This is the good life, yeah. Cold in my veins, I'm built to climb. Every move I make rewrites the line. From gig to goal, I'm self-made flame. Ain't playing that game, built our own lane. Our space is up, it's the new grind. Mobs away, we redefine time. Work fire, power and stereo sound. Boss up, the only way to get crowned. Yeah. Boss status set us free. Digitally, my family built that legacy. Yo, work fight. Change my frequency, my fight life. Coded my destiny. This is the good life. 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 Yeah. Every level. I'm climbing higher, turning work to art, legacy, wealth I acquire. No ceilings, no suits, no fake respect. Just code, connection, and self-effect. Yeah, from city lights to data streams, work 5 main, reality from dreams. Plug me in, I'm going live. Boss world now, we thrive. Boss status set us free. Digitally, my family built that legacy. Yo, work fight. Change my frequency, my fight life. Coded my destiny. This is the good life.
Yo, happy Taco Tuesday, FOMO head. How are you? You trying to stay warm? Is it too wet? We got to get right to it. Let me get to the map. I know. I got you. It's nice. You staying warm though.
Ray.
Get to the map,
FOMO head here, Ray.
Oh, and I don't even I have it zoomed in. Oh my goodness. Oh, look. I got it. Look, I got them. There they go. All
that
over.
Is the funniest thing.
It's all right. It's all right. We were zoomed in.
Hey,
No
Ray.
worry. No worry.
We were zoomed in today, Ray.
We're zoomed in, FOMO head.
Let me fire mine in the hole. Let's see if it launches, Ray.
Let's take a look. We'll zoom in.
Right there, Ray.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
General.
it's a general.
FOMO, let me get the. No, I'm excited. I want to do. Maybe I got a general.
It's
general. And we got a special guest, everybody. We're gonna get there right there. Just let me give me check in, and we're gonna jump into it. Yeah.
Is that the one and only?
The one and only. Yes, I want to introduce him though.
I paid extra for this guy. This guy's famous. This guy's. You know, I knew I was famous when he knows me and I know him.
That's right.
My fame level went up.
And hopefully you hear me, Jimmy. Let me just introduce you, brother. Okay, cool. I'll introduce you. Let me get your.
Does he have a green screen?
As he should. He's Treegens. That's absolutely.
I love it.
I was checking out his website. That's that one. Look at this. I like playing with the. Oh, hold on. It's delayed. Look at the. When you're playing around with the mouse. Ooh, I like it.
Damn.
But we're gonna get into it. But hold on. Let me.
This guy he's a player.
He's out there crushing it.
This guy.
But tonight, FOMO head and everybody watching, and you can go through the comments. We can't go through, like we usually do. We're gonna get after you. You can go through. But tonight we have a special guest.
The one and only, right? You better say the one and only.
He's not just building a project in Web3. He's building a global movement from the ground up, literally, because he's making the world a better place. FOMO head. We're diving into the Treegens nation, yeah, where Web3 meets real world impact. So it is a big idea. He's got dynamic, semi-soul-bound NFTs that evolve based on your real planting funding activity, yeah, tied to an on-chain eco credit called MGROW. And then he's got other things. He got TGN, he's got DAOs, he's got staking, he's got all kinds of stuff. FOMO head. And the founder, he's with us, right? Jimmy, the one and only Jimmy. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
I'm doing well. Yo, FOMO, great to see you, man.
You know what? You know what? I wore my special thing for you. Look what it says right there.
What you got? Oh, it's possible. It's possible.
Mission possible, baby. Plant trees, earn tokens.
Yes,
he is on a mission. You're breaking records, Jimmy. You're doing awesome stuff, man. And I know you got big plans, right? You're getting up to 1 billion trees, brother.
We're gonna get there. It sounds crazy, right? 1 billion trees, but guys, just a couple months ago, we managed to get 714 million trees planted in 24 hours.
That's crazy, bro.
We did that.
How many?
So we're making good progress.
How
What's
many
that?
people like that were
That was
on the?
29 million in the end. That was
Wow.
29 million people, mostly across Ethiopia. We did have people around the globe, but it was mostly led by Ethiopia. They did a tree day. So they're
That's
just
amazing.
like, today we're planting trees, and they
I have
mobilized
one
all those
question.
people,
I
and
have
now
one
we're getting other
question.
countries to do the same.
For us Italians, does a tomato plant count as a
Amazing.
tree? I'm just asking for us Italians.
Does it count? Okay, so the pomodoro is technically a plant, but
Okay, just checking.
but
I
here's
love it.
okay. So so here's the thing. Okay, in the proof of tree protocol,
Right.
we're only tokenizing mangrove trees specifically. I know you know all the details about the mangrove trees.
You know
However,
that.
the vision is a world where anyone can plant trees and earn a living, right? And so obviously that goes far beyond just mangrove trees. And so what we're enabling people to do is you film before and after planting within this decentralized application. It's coming to iOS and Android, hopefully in Grovember later this month. And the planters film before and after. The AI counts how many trees are planted. Then our DAO, when they've staked TGN, they can not only get like a 42% APY on that, but you also get to earn ecological credits when you verify. So you just tick a few boxes, make sure the planters follow the right planting methodology. 95% of those ecological credits, the tree tokens, go directly to the planters, and 5% then go to the verifiers. That's for mGrow, right? But for any other type of tree, it's not an instant reward. And this could also include tomatoes. It becomes a video NFT, which we then help you sell. And when we sell our dynamic NFT agents, the PFPs that are, I'm pretty convinced this is the most innovative NFT ever. And we've had a bounty out for over 100 for months now for $100. Anyone can show me more innovative NFT, I will buy it and give you $100. So that's the bounty that's out there. It's still up. But you can get retroactively rewarded. So FOMO, if you want to plant tomato trees in or plants in the Proof of Tree DApp, you film before and after. A DAO member will verify you planted it well, and that will become a video NFT, which can be purchased with TGN. So it's the currency of the tree. And you use TGN to buy it, and you will get 95% of that TGN when someone buys it. So you can still get rewarded. And we're training up the AI to count all these different types of trees as we branch out, quite literally.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. It's crazy because I was reading through, I've obviously you've been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of innovative things, right? Been growing. But that's what it says. You got an AI tree counter that's like a 97% accurate AI.
Yeah.
Right on.
More than that. Yeah. The more data we give it, the more accurate it becomes.
Cool.
And it was 97.5 the last time we did some tests around that. And this is really key to scale tracking of the trees, right? Because I mean, 1 billion is no small number, right?
Right.
And we're gonna use this to track everything and actually make this an official Guinness World Record. So you guys know I planted more trees than anyone else in 24 hours, 30,469 mangrove trees. But the reason I did it, the reason I was so determined is because I knew it was a stepping stone for this next record, which is most trees planted by anyone. And we're trying to get to 1 billion now. And by the way, Guinness used to have a record for most trees planted by, groups in multiple locations. They removed it. They removed that as a category because of the verification challenges of trying to actually, reliably up to the standard of Guinness, track all of that and verify everything. And only now, for the first time in years, they're revisiting that as a category because of what our Proof of Tree protocol is able to assist them with doing reliably and at scale.
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome there, right there. But the other thing too, I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Some people wear wearables and you can't even get 30,000 steps in, bro. So you knocked out 30,000 trees in a day. So big ups, man. Yeah.
If you don't sleep, quite a lot is possible. I actually slept only 3 hours the night before that 24-hour challenge. I had blood gushing out of my big toe because as I was running around to try to get supplies, we had to get water, sunblock, mosquito, all this stuff repellent. I was walking around in flip-flops in one of the most remote regions in Kenya. It's called Shimoni. It's by the border of Tanzania and Kenya. You know, there are no supermarkets here. And and I was walking around, and there's like a coral, like, you know, rock, an unpaved path. And I kicked this coral, and blood just gushed out of it. And this is the day before the 24-hour Guinness World Record, right?
Oh.
And so I was like, all right, we got to get to a pharmacy. I need the disinfectant, the Betadil, whatever you got to put on there.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hey. And so, what's going on? So we're looking for this pharmacy. I get to one, and they're like, oh, you could use this. It's not Betadil, what are you looking for? But try this. I Google it.
Yeah.
It says, do not make contact with skin. That's what I was going to put on this toe, which is injured the day before the 24th. And so anyway, we finally found another solution. I had it wrapped up. And, you know, there's a quote by Nietzsche, which says, with a strong enough why, you can endure almost anyhow. So that's how we're able to push through any obstacle that came in front of us.
Very cool, man.
You made me think of something. Go ahead, Ray.
No, go ahead. I'm putting it back up.
Jimmy, if you recall, because we've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
And I am the .com crazy man. I just went through my .coms. I'm going to tell you what one of my .coms are, which is going to be shocking. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
OperationSaveThePlanet.com.
Oh, I remember this.
OperationSaveThePlanet.com. You and I are going to talk after the show.
Okay.
I'm going to link your website to it, everything you want me to, on OperationSaveThePlanet.com. And I'll pay for everything with the linking over to you. But then you'll be able to tell everybody, hey, OperationSaveThePlanet.com. I will handle everything, and we'll forward everything to your website. What do you think of that today, brother?
Bro, I love it. Thank you so much, man.
And you know what also I have, Ray, which I just checked alongside of it?
Huh.
OperationSaveTheBees.com.
There you go. Oh. He's quite the .com collector.
I do have a few. My name is FOMO Head, and I am the ruler of my own domain.
That's it.
I love it.
So Operation Save the Planet. I think of you when I say that out loud. You know, when I say it, it has a nice hum. Like you're in a meeting in Geneva. Excuse me, sir, what's your website? Well, you can get there. OperationSaveThePlanet.com.
Aye. That's such a great mission right there. I love that. I love that so much. And FOMO, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support, you know, over the years, man. It really means a lot.
Well, I love you, brother.
We wouldn't have been, I love you too, man. And we wouldn't have been able to get where we are, you know, to partner with ministers of environment, to break records, to build all this innovative stuff. If it wasn't for the open source support of like Gitcoin, for example. And I know, for example, you know, Social Bees, you guys, you really came through and supported us in that. We were voted first place 3 times on there.
You remember how much? Remember the money we were pumping into that? You're like, I think I could be first.
Hey, all you guys have airdrops. You know that, right? You all have TGN for doing that.
Well, I'm just letting you know, we had a good time in that. I remember.
We did. That was great. That was so
I will tell you this, though. Connecting my wallet and doing the hula hooping and the jumping jacks and the other things to connect. And that's
the Gitcoin passport, you suffered through that.
I'm like, dude, just let me send you the money, man. Just let me send you the money.
That's what I did with FOMO. I just said, hey, just give me. I'm going to send them $100. You know.
And again, I know Jimmy tells the story. Jimmy sent me like, let's just call it a lot of money to go buy something and send it to him. And he's like, this guy is the only person in the world that I would send that much money to.
True.
And trust him to buy the product and then mail it to him in a country that he was just in. So I'm letting you know.
I've never met in person, right?
No.
I mean, we've still never met. It's going to happen, man.
It was close. We were close.
I know. I think this February, I didn't go to ETH Denver last time, but this time I'm gonna go to ETH Denver in February, and I will try to pop by Phoenix.
Don't
Arizona.
Try the food.
Okay, all right. You know what?
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, why you going down to with this? Why you going down to Phoenix? Because I'm meeting with FOMO Head.
That's why.
And then I set up a couple of things with some Phoenix people that are here. and we start OperationSaveThePlanet.com, and we add some new things in there, buddy.
Boom. There we go. Yeah, we got to talk about Operation Save the Planet. That is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, man. If your mission is to create a world where anyone can plant trees and earn a living, can you kind of break
That's
that
the
down?
vision.
Right,
Yeah.
it's awesome vision, man.
Thank you.
Even as a person, like a young person in coastal villages, like Kenya. I mean, I know that's a big area you're obviously doing stuff in. How many trees or something like that would somebody need to plant, to earn a sustainable type living wage as like your plan, right? What are you thinking? And if you want me to go anywhere on this too, you can just tell me, right? I got this up for a reason. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a living wage obviously definitely depends where you are, and it also depends on, the price of where MGrow ends up as well, right? We're launching MGrow with some bootstrapped liquidity later this month is the goal. Growvember. So far we have TGN, we have the dynamic NFT agents, most innovative NFT ever, we can get it as well, and we also have .tgn NFT wallet. So FOMO head. I know you like your .eths, and thank you for. Did you get us Treegen.eth or something like that as well? That was so cool of you to do that. We have .tgn, so I'm gifting you guys this for free. All right, this is my gift to you. Your name, you can have FOMO.tgn, or literally almost anything .tgn is available right now. It's similar, except with .eth you have to keep paying every month, right? Or every year. Right. This is, you own it forever. Okay. You're going to get multiple airdrops into this wallet, and it's able to get agentic and automatic trading capabilities. So you can like automatically dollar cost average, you can diversify, you can have conversational interaction with the blockchain, can proactively do stuff. It's pretty next level. This was a side quest that we just partnered on these .tgn NFT wallets. So yeah, that's another thing. But to answer your question, so far we've been planting trees for about 10 cents each. And the beauty of mangrove trees, and this is, I'm a bit of a mangrove maxi. You guys have known me for a while. Not only do they sequester up to 10 times the carbon out of the atmosphere, not only do they help with biodiversity, many animals thrive around them. They can practically water themselves. They desalinate ocean water and drink from the ocean.
Right. They serve as a protection for the little crabs and the fish around their root system. And you must, when you're planting the pod, you must be at least 1 foot away, 12 inches away as you're planting them, Ray.
Fantastic. That recall,
Ray.
I love that.
I remember. No, I know. FOMO used to say it all the time. He would say it.
He doesn't know. When I got enough coinage, I'm going to be planting, man. I love mangroves. I want some property where there's some mangroves, so I can provide an ecosystem for the sea life.
There we go. That's what's up.
He knows, brother.
So it's a pretty efficient propagule to plant. I planted 30,469 mangrove trees, right? So like, if anyone were to do that and get 10 cents each, like that's more than $3,000 that they can get if it maintains that. But let's say, for a reasonable person who's not planting for 24 hours, 5,000 is like a decent number that someone can plant if they're doing direct propagules, right? And so at 10 cents, that's $500. That's a good day's work right there. And of course, it's a variable price. It depends on buy pressure and sell pressure. But we have a lot of different mechanisms and partnerships to have automatic buys on this token. So anyone who's listening right now, if you have Solana, you can go into your Phantom wallet, click on stake the Solana. If you want to do this, you can unstake anytime. You click Gleam. Not only do you get about 7% APY, but Solana Foundation has matched that. So another 7% can go towards impact. And that's actually funding our mangrove trees automatically. Same thing we're doing with ETH, except you get to pick the percentage. It's about like 2.8%. And you get to dedicate a part of that to our thing. And then we're coming out we have this amazing partnership that's coming out where it's a crypto debit card. Okay. And as you pay, there's some cashback mechanisms, 4% treebacks. So when you pay, you're automatically getting TGN and MGrow off the market, and you get to hold those tokens. You can directly fund tree planting with it. You can stake it. You could be a member, in our DAO and verify and earn multiple tokens through proof of tree. You can do different things with it, but just automatically imagine 4% of all your purchases. And we're going to promote this to so many people. So this is some alpha. In 1 week, I'm going to be in Brazil. It's the world's biggest environmental conference organized by United Nations. And it's called COP30, and it's the big 3-0. This is basically where carbon credits came out, and all these developments come. All the ministers of environment are there, etc., politicians and businesses. We're going to be broadcasting on a network called Hubcast, which is like a network. There's many different channels, right? We're going to be going live at the same time everywhere, and the combined reach is 400 million people.
Oh,
okay.
Whoa.
And okay, now that's potential reach, right? The
Sure.
last event they did was over 5 million unique viewers, but we're gonna make this even bigger, okay? And we have many different strategies to make it even bigger. And so, man, you got some the Santisi sauce. I mean, we're talking about doing some.
We talked about it. The sauce by Giovanni is bottled and ready to go.
Let's get the Santisi sauce out there. But yeah, so
Don't tell him that. He'll start doing his fertilizer, bro. He'll start putting it on trees. He'll say it's a great fertilizer.
I'm going to be paying this call. Jimmy already knows. I've called Jimmy before. We've talked. Now I see this is evolving into something majestic and incredible. Jimmy's going to get some calls. I got some people, Jimmy.
Jimmy's crushing it. I love it.
Amazing. So we're going to promote the car. We're going to promote TGN, all this stuff to millions of people in like a week. So I'm really excited for that. Hey, is it okay if I share my screen real quick?
Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
All right.
I don't know why mine kept dropping down, but yeah, I had your.
No, it's okay. I just got one little image. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, I can even upload an image file. Check this out, guys. They say trees are green. It's in the bottom. I think you got to let it up as the master. Boom! Look at this. Okay, so Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, the whole market's bleeding, right?
Yeah.
Check TGN out. How we doing?
You're doing good. Green across
trees
the board.
Are green.
It's green.
Is green. I mean, like this is crazy. I mean, the community behind this, we call it a growmunity. Okay. Already, this logo, this cute little guy right here, is tattooed on skin. And I've never had a tattoo in my life, but 5 of us have committed to permanently put.
Hey, are you telling me in 30 days that's up 64%?
Yeah, man. And you got a little airdrop in there. Huh?
I got a couple of somethings on the sides just sitting there.
Yeah, there you go. And if you stake it, you're getting a 42% APY right now.
Oh, look at that.
And when you're active in Proof of Tree, you're earning multiple tokens.
Is that a Solana?
This what?
I have to purchase it with Solana on my Phantom.
No. Well, you can actually see. Here's the beauty. If you go to relay.link, this is kind of an unlock for any token. Spark, I think you can use this as well. Relay.link. It's a multi-chain bridge swapping platform. So we're on Base, okay, which means is that we're actually on Coinbase. Hello. Yeah, here you go. Relay.link. So if you type, you connect your wallet, type TGN in there. You can, even though we're on Base, you can use Solana to buy it. You can use BNB to buy it in one transaction. It's quick. You don't need to bridge and then swap and do all this crazy, magic just to buy something on a different chain. One transaction, pretty much whatever you got.
And what wallet's going to sit in? It has to sit in your wallet?
Yeah, this is your self-custodial wallet. It connects pretty much any wallet.
Oh, you can sit it in my wallet, FOMO, if you want.
I was going to say, yeah, you can send it to my wallet.
Hey, I just want to know why my brother didn't call me like 30 days ago.
No, he'll say that. Don't get him started.
Hey, check your Telegram, FOMO. I've been messaging you.
30 days ago, up 64%. I need to move this Bitcoin now.
Yeah.
How much is the token? How much is the token right now?
I think it's like 1.1645, something around there.
I don't understand what that means. It's $1?
Like 16 cents. Like 16 point something cents. Yeah.
So okay. Jimmy, you said these what is it? DSST, this dynamic semi-soulbound token. Is there 1,000 of them? Is that?
Yeah. There's only 1,000 of those. NFTmint.treegens.org if you want to see the visual on this.
Okay, wait.
Is your screen or you got it?
Is that the little tree that looks at the little thing?
Yeah, bro.
It is. It just takes my little my computer.
It's a little tree.
It's taking.
Okay.
I love that guy.
Here we go. I got it. If we're able to bring this in, should be there.
Okay.
In the
bring it down.
All right. So this is the most innovative NFT ever. By the way, VeeFriends is promoting this. Like, nice. Okay. So first of all, most dynamic. Okay. It visually levels up in 3 ways. Okay, trees funded, the light on the mind gets brighter. Trees planted, the light on the heart gets brighter. And TGN stakes. So if you're staking TGN over time, the base character and backgrounds level up. The reason we call it a dynamic semi-soulbound token is while you can still trade the artwork, the characters, backgrounds, etc., the impact metrics with the lights, those are non-transferable because we're gamifying tree planting, right? You wouldn't want someone just buying the high score. It wouldn't be a game then.
Well,
okay. Now, the coolest part, guys, every one of these NFTs is coming alive, so to say, as an AI agent to grow the movement. So in this platform called Xiral, Xiral .ai, you can type in any influencer's handle. It'll scan every post they've ever made, learn about what's effective. It can start posting in that style. With one prompt, you can customize it. It can make memes. It can make viral videos. It can make threads. It can post everywhere. And what we're doing is we're launching the first streamed SocialFi platform. So you guys know about like Kaito, these SocialFi platforms. You post, you use the ticker, you tag them, you could earn point, you get an airdrop. It's always been a bit of a mystery of like, what do you actually get at the end of this, airdrop? And, Kaito actually kind of like, they charge 6 figures just to run a campaign with them, but they ended up gaming their own system with bots to take the airdrops, and like people were very upset about that. So what we're doing is you earn TGN every single second with this, depending on the real engagement you get as you're promoting the DAO, right? And the flow rate. So now this is due to Superfluid. We're using Superfluid, so the transaction is the flow. Their flow rate is updated dynamically every midnight UTC. And not only do you get a flow, but since you have this mini-me, this little Treegen character that's becoming an influencer, right? As you move towards an AGI, ASI future, they become more and more capable. You have a second flow, right? Another stream that's coming from the promotion of our DAO with your cute little Treegen character here. So that's why we're saying this is the most innovative NFT ever. You can converse with it, you can chat with it directly, and it can post and create all kinds of content and just evolve and grow over time. And 50% of everything that people pay for this, and by the way, this can only be purchased with TGN, it goes directly to the planters. So remember how I was saying before how if you're planting trees that are not mangroves, that can still become a video NFT. You don't instantly get rewarded. People have to buy the NFT for you to get rewarded with that. But what we're doing with 50% of this purchase is we're using it to buy those video NFTs. So FOMO, if you plant some pomodoro, we will buy that. We will support you by using the proceeds from this NFT sale to buy your video NFT and support planters that way. And then we're also creating liquidity with mGrow between TGN and mGrow as well. So that's what we're using with some of the proceeds from this. And so, there's only 1,000 of these that will ever be created. And this is
all working, operational, doing it right now, huh, Jimmy?
That's
awesome.
Doing it, man. Yeah. It's and it's something that's evolving and growing over time in terms of how influential these things become. But we're locked into like the best kind of AI models, and I think they're gonna someday reach AGI, whether if that's 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. These things are going to become incredibly capable, and they're just going to be forces of nature to grow the movement. And the reason why I'm so determined on growing this movement and really trying to break out is because, I mean, we have to take massive strides here. I don't know if you guys know this, but 2 trillion trees have been wiped off the face of the earth. And whether if you're all about fighting climate change or not, every human benefits from clean air. There are millions of people dying from dirty air, which obviously trees help purify. And it's really good for mental health just to spend time in nature, right? Like, it's been scientifically proven. It reduces your cortisol, the stress chemical, makes you a happier, more content, peaceful person. And so we need more trees in the world. We lost 2 trillion. Football fields are disappearing all the time. And in 2019, when I was watching the forest fires just engulf my home country of Australia, I was heartbroken by that. I was watching video after video on the news. These are sentient beings. Obviously, they feel pain just like you and me, and they were suffocating on the smoke and burning alive. 3 billion animals were burnt alive. That's like 500 holocausts. Is really messed up, and I felt horrible, like the world's a messed up place. And then I I launched a little Facebook fundraiser, you know, back in the Facebook fundraiser days, and I did a little live stream, and we started raising money for this. And as the donations came in, I just felt this like rush, this energy, this excitement, like, oh, we can actually do something about this. You know, we're not hopeless. Like we can actually, you know, really make an impact here. And I've just been leaning into that feeling ever since. And that's what's fueled me to, you know, break Guinness World Records of tree planting. And I went live for 60 hours straight. Me personally was live for 60 straight hours. I slept for 45 minutes in between. I was forced to, but I was interviewing a new person almost every hour. And, you know, that was a crazy thing to get the attention of Mr. Beast.
Sure.
You know, he did the video. He's like, hey, if you guys spam me to plant 20 million trees, so I made it happen. I saw that video and I was like,
Huh?
that's all it takes. Like, yo, let's make this guy maintain that. He's like 100 million now. And you know, now he's like 400 million. But because of that, we got 4 points of contact with 1 degree separation to Mr. Beast. And now I've actually had some conversations with Beast Philanthropy. It was too close when we did our last, you know, world record attempt. But now we have some more time leading up to this billion. It's a decent chance that we get them involved in it. And of course, that's going to take this thing to a whole new level. Oh, yeah. And yeah, so that's why this is so important to grow this thing as a movement, because we have a lot of work ahead of us. You know, 2 trillion trees is no.
It ain't no joke. And
that's
isn't this
a lot of trees, right? So
isn't this with the Grow Olympics? Isn't that what this leading up to with this billion?
Yeah.
Right?
So we did the first ever Grow Olympic Games in Ethiopia. So this is supporting the 714 million tree accomplishment that we did a couple months ago. And the reason I you know, when people think about tree planting, a lot of times I think it's like, you know, this like chore, or it's like, you know, not really like something that could be fun, but it can definitely be gamified, right? When we did the first Grow Olympic Games, like people, you know, it was getting into like the mid-afternoons. People hadn't, you know, eaten lunch and stuff like this. And, you know, I was like, guys, please feel free to go eat, go do your thing. Like if you were eliminated, right? Because we're eliminating, you know, teams and stuff. And it was continuing as a whole big, we had all these different ways to make it, you know, like blindfolded planting with one person on your team, or like, you know, like one hand plant, or like, you know, these different kind of time-based things and number-based things of how many people at a certain time. And no one left. Everyone was there. They were cheering like you're there, like a football match. Like people were losing their minds. It was crazy, and they got so into it, you know. And when I was at World Economic Forum in Davos, I actually met the head of sustainability of the Olympic Games. Oh. And of course, he's not the final decision maker. But when I pitched him this idea of making tree planting an official Olympic sport, absolutely loved it. Right? Because I mean, they come up with new sports all the time, like breakdancing. You saw Australia last Olympics. That was a joke, right? That was so embarrassing. Like the breakdancing Australia was so bad.
Hey,
but
she had to move to a different country. She was the worst. Give me a break.
It was so bad. I mean, but you know, but if that can be a sport, surely we can make tree planting a sport, right? And so we like, you know, Mr. Beast did lost to take your hand off $1 million keeps it, right? Yeah. You imagine if $1 million was the prize pool, and you're in like rural Kenya or Ethiopia or Nigeria or anywhere in the world, Philippines, and you know that's possible. If I train hard enough, I could actually win $1 million. Like, can you imagine how into it these people would get, and how intense that could become, and like how much that could fuel? Like, how hard would you practice to plant trees, right? Like it'd be a whole other level. And so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, go ahead.
I had a question too when we talk about mangrove trees. When you and I were talking, didn't you fly into Florida? And I was going to fly into Florida, and we were going to do some mangrove trees.
I was going to do that. I know it didn't end up materializing.
I know. We're in the United States, because I'm just letting you know. Yeah. First of all, 2 things that popped into my mind.
Okay.
How much is this NFT right now?
It's 2,000 TGN, which I believe is roughly $300-something.
Okay, gotcha. And second of all, where in the United States? Because just so you know, FOMO Head is not coming to Kenya. It's not. FOMO Head does not.
Yeah. Okay. Florida is the only place you got mango.
The furthest I'm going is Florida, and I do know some people. You know, Ron DeSantis versus my last name, which is Santisi. One phone call, I'll talk to Uncle Ron.
There you go.
Is there an environment in Florida, or is it California, San Diego? Where in the United States can you plant mangrove trees?
Definitely Florida. We gotta use that Santisi connection.
Right.
Yeah, it's Florida. It's all across the coast and the equator. I don't think California, but definitely Florida. So there's
Now,
it's
have you mapped it out? Have you looked at things? Do we need to
yeah.
make some
Yeah,
phone
yeah. I
calls?
can send you a map, and we'd have to speak with some local organizations of where would be the best place to plant, when should we be planting, etc. But yeah, let's make it happen, man. It's just a matter of time. We got to make that happen.
Gotcha. And then are you going to, I know it's in this treegens.watt to get this NFT. And what chain is it on? Did he just freeze on me?
You think? FOMO, he said, did you?
Oh,
He's a yes, he is. But he'll be back. Hey, but let me get back because you do when Jimmy comes back.
And we're back. Sorry about
Oh,
that,
we're
guys. I am currently in Kenya, and there was a blackout. So
No worries, bro. Understood.
I got a ring light here, which is running on power. But
now
you know,
what
it's got
token,
charge.
what chain is this on? Is the, you and I talked the last time. Is it on a weird chain, or could I have to buy it with my
On base. Base is the most popular layer too. But here's the thing: you can bridge this to Ethereum after. It is a multi-chain NFT. You can bring it to Ethereum, which we're very intentional about making that because obviously the most successful NFTs are on Ethereum, and we wanted to put them there. But because it's so dynamic, we wanted people to be able to affordably level up their NFTs, and so that's why it's launched on Base as well. And I don't know if you guys know about the Base app as well, but that's rolling out. And Coinbase, every single Base asset on the Base chain is available to all the Coinbase users. This is getting rolled out right now. Like, this is a game changer. I mean, Binance charges 8% of your supply, and they dump it on the people and Like, we avoided all that. We're like all these sketchy market makers and deals that can help you in the short term, screw over the long term. We avoided all of this stuff so we can make sure, because I genuinely love the community that got us here, which includes you guys so much. We would not be able to do any of this stuff if it wasn't for the people who supported us on Gitcoin all the ways along the way. And so every single decision we made, if you're looking deep into our tokenomics and everything we did, it's so that everyone wins. I want everyone to love this token, and finally, that's showing in the charts. Where one of the very few tokens that are green right now, and I'm really happy about that because. There we go. I don't know how many. If you look at the bubble maps, it's maybe 3 I saw that were green out of the top 100. So,
Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome. I mean, that's definitely. I mean, that ain't easy, bro. So absolutely, it's great, right? You're getting, you're growing all kinds of different ways. I had a question real quick. Hope you don't mean to I disconnect with the. But you have this DAO, right? You got the DAO going. So what is the most significant decision has this TreeGen DAO made so far? Anything cool with governance? I'm just asking, DAOs, kind of, you don't hear too much about them anymore, but it's awesome that you have this whole ecosystem, bro. So
how many members are on the DAO currently? What does it mean?
We have over 1,600 token holders, and so technically they're all members of the DAO. Right now, we are voting every single week. It's the decisions are going to become a lot more meaningful when we have a massive treasury from our carbon projects. We can get into that and how we have a way to exponentially scale and add to our liquidity over time. But so right now we have a thing called TreeGen of the Week. So every week we give the only animated NFT, which is an animation, different to dynamic, which is a static image that changes. The only animated NFT that we create is the TreeGen of the Week NFT. And this NFT, as well as the dynamic NFT agents, both are 2,000 votes. The dynamic NFT agent costs 2,000 TGN, and it also is 2,000 votes in the DAO as well. So you can vote with TGN or vote with the NFT, both of them. And so right now we're voting on who is the TreeGen of the Week, who is the DAO member who's most helped us propel this forward. And it's been a beautiful initiative, and we're voting on Snapchat with that. Now, what are we going to be voting on in the very near future? So, by the way, the biggest, I know everything's like the biggest or the greatest or whatever, but I was literally told this is the biggest carbon credit deal in history has already been signed, due diligence done. It's signed on the dotted line. It's being processed right now. It's a government deal. They're selling to government, so it does take some time with bureaucracy, etc. But that the person who closed that deal is called Mark Diamond, and he has already earmarked funds from that to launch our first official mangrove carbon project. So Proof of Trees for decentralized planting rewards. That's not for carbon credits. If you want to do a carbon credit, the high quality ones, Vera Gold Standard, it's 6 figures just to do the measuring, reporting, verification to make it an actual carbon credit, right? Now, for those of you who don't know about carbon credits, it's currently a 900 billion per year industry, and it's forecasted to reach 1.6 trillion with a T. And now, but a lot of those funds are not really seen by the people on the ground who are doing the work. It typically goes to a lot of middlemen, brokers, investors, project developers, etc.
You don't say, Jimmy. You don't say.
Yeah. It's like people on the ground be like, no, what? Like, really? Like it's nowhere. I mean, if you, this is a really sad reality right now. If you want to chop a tree, you can get paid for that very easily, right? You chop a tree, you can sell the wood, you can sell the charcoal. Like it's super easy to get paid when you destroy nature. But the value is a lot more, or at least should be a lot more for everyone when these trees are standing, when they're alive, right? And so what we're doing is we're infusing as much value as possible into these trees. So carbon projects. Now, this is how Treegens will scale exponentially and make this vision of a world where anyone can plant trees and earn a living actually happen. So if you plant a tree today, if it's a mangrove tree, right, it takes 25 years to fully absorb about 308 kilograms of carbon, so 0.308 tons. And it happens according to a bell curve. So the first 5 years, there's not a lot of sequestration. There's not a lot of funds that you can actually leverage to do more of the good thing, right? We don't really have that kind of time. And so what carbon forwards are is we can actually sell the future value of those carbon credits in the short term, right after we plant the trees. You do what's called a pre-feasibility study, and either other project developers or impact investors or even companies that know they need the credits in the future, it's very likely the price of carbon credits is going to go up. They want to lock in the price now, so they're willing to buy it in advance. So even though we sell that at a discount, we forecasted it's approximately 9 times more money than what it costs to plant the trees in the first place. So this means we can plant, say, 1 million mangrove trees, sell carbon forward. Now we can plant 9 million. Then we sell a forward on that. Now we can plant 81 million, right? Because this is like exponential, you do only 6 carbon forward deals and we have 531 billion trees. Okay. So this is how we become a top 100 token, a $1 billion carbon project development organization. We're going to do it as a DAO. And what we're going to do, and to answer your question a long-winded way, Ray, we're going to take those funds, right? Initially, we're going to keep multiplying. We're going to vote on that. But then we can also vote on other carbon projects that we can also impact and invest in.
Integrate with.
Or say someone from the community wants to do a carbon project here. You got some land. You want to do a project. We can invest in that, or ecotourism, or businesses that thrive around the mangrove trees, for example. That also is one of the best ways to conserve. But then we would also vote on, okay, do we want to take some of these funds and say we're in a bear market, add to the liquidity of our tokens, right? Do a buyback mechanism. Absolutely. That's in we want to do that, right? For the tree tokens and for TGN, the DAO governance token. And, you can call TGN a tree token as well, in a sense, because it can be used to directly fund any type of tree other than the mangroves. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be voting on. I mean, when we have, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions in our treasury, that's when these TGN tokens are going to become really important for governance. But we also have a delegation function as well, so we can easily delegate to people. If you have really great expertise, in marketing, Ray, I can delegate to you. I want your input on this marketing decision. How are we going to allocate this, that, the other? So all kinds of strategic decisions. But that's a really big one of what kind of carbon projects are we going to be investing in, and when do we start to buy back the token, or when do we keep multiplying this stuff for longer term growth? Or, any kinds of decisions around the strategy of what we're trying to do, or investments that we want to make. I mean, right now it is purely Treegen of the Week votes, but as our treasury grows, we want to collectively decide how can we best move towards this vision with those funds.
Very cool, man. Right on.
Thank you.
Sal or FOMO, you guys got any questions? Any other questions, Sal?
No, I'm just like amazed. I love what you're doing.
Yep.
Thank you, Sal. Appreciate you so much. Means a lot.
And my only question is, we'll talk later. I've already been.
He got another.com. While he was on, he got another.com.
I have a feeling some things are going to be moving, and 67% is moving to 120 in about another hour and a half, Jimmy.
No, look at he's FOMO. Oh,
Percent?
So, your 67%
The growth?
in 30 days is going to move to 120% up. We're going to move some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's go. I love it. Oh,
I got to get in before Geneva. I got to get in before.
Yeah, you got to get in before Geneva, before Brazil. That's in like 10. That's in like a week.
That's what I'm saying, brother. I'm going to FOMO, baby.
FOMO, you're going to give me some, right? Give me some, FOMO.
Hey, I'm going to put this way. I'm going to put yours in my wallet. You don't worry about it.
Yeah, you do that. Do that for me, FOMO. I'll send it to you.
I got you covered.
Cash out. There you go.
As a matter of fact, you know what I should get you? I'm possibly going to pick you up an AI agent that's cuter than shit.
You missed it. His AI agents, they all do things. They're already out there.
Great Christmas present, coming up in the holiday season.
Jimmy's just going to be bothered. Like, Jimmy, teach me again how to do this and do that. I'm going to bother him.
Please bother me. Please do it. You got my WhatsApp too. You can't ring me on Telegram anymore. People abuse that privilege. I was people can't ring me on Telegram. So as soon as you launch a token, your Telegram goes crazy.
I get you on WhatsApp. Don't worry about it. I got you,
WhatsApp,
bro.
call me. Last thing, guys. Okay, so we're about to launch another $50,000 liquidity pool. Okay, and this is a stable coin called AZUSD. Okay, so you guys can go to azos.finance right now if you want. It works similar to Aave in the sense that you can use tokens as collateral to take loans out on it, but they're doing it with just ETH and regenerative tokens. So TGN is one of those regenerative tokens. So to spend, if you need money and bear markets have whatever, and you want to spend money and you have a lot of TGN, you can actually use it as collateral. Anyone can borrow against it, get AZUSD, and spend that. It's very, very liquid. You can easily get other stable coins with that, etc. And so what we've done with AZUSD is not only that partnership, so no one has to sell their TGN basically if you need to spend, but what's really cool, since we have TGN in our treasury, right, is we've been able to use that as collateral to launch this $50,000 pool and then have deep liquidity, which is really important. You don't get like big slippage if you make big buys, etc. Right? Deep liquidity was kind of key, and so that was a great help for us. But one thing they did for us that they're not doing for anyone else is it's impossible to get liquidated, and this is music to my ears. I mean, people got absolutely wrecked, obviously on that Black Swan event that happened recently.
Yep.
And so I was like, look, I'm confident that people aren't going to, hit liquidation levels, but how do we avoid this? And so since, of all this credibility of the record and the, voted first place 3 times on Gitcoin and partnerships and my reputation, etc., that plus the fact that TGN has never gone below 10 cents for more than like an hour, which was our launch pre-sale price. And so we basically established that as like a floor for our token. And so basically they're internally just going to say for the next full year, TGN is 10 cents. Now this means, okay, you can't borrow as much out against it because, we're 16 cents now, but they're just going to count it as 10 and you can't borrow the whole thing. But it also means that internally it's 10 cents. So it can never reach a liquidation price. So that's amazing for us, obviously, because we're putting up quite a lot of TGN to get the $15,000 liquidity pool launched. And we're doing this on Aerodrome. And here's the thing. I haven't done this yet, and I don't even know if I will do it. I'm curious to know what you guys think about ETH, Q4. But because we almost launched an ETH TGN pool, but
yeah.
Obviously, if ETH goes down, it affects our token price as well, right? And I think that's why, like when one thing goes down, the whole market kind of follows with it.
They're all paired with all that stuff. It's paired, right?
We're only paired with stable coins right now. That's why, our price is based on our demand, and it's not based on ETH right now. And I'm thinking maybe like peak of bear market, we're gonna launch an ETH pool because then it's kind of up from there. We can ride that wave, but. Curious to know what you guys think about ETH Q4. But regardless, we're launching AZUSD and TGN on Aerodrome. And if anyone wants to pair more AZUSD and TGN on Aerodrome and make it even deeper, you'll be able to get 3 different token rewards. So obviously when you create a pair, you earn both of those with the trading fees and the DEX. But we also have quite a bit of Aero, which is their token of this DEX, which we're using as incentives there. And I was mentioning this before, but obviously
shame you can't do like dynamic pairings, Jimmy. You know what I mean? Like, so like like half of stables are going to be minted out on ETH, right? Half. As this all starts happening, I mean, it's a good one to hit your wagon to, bro. So I mean, I wouldn't fade ETH too much, right? Because like half, like I said, the stables are going to be on.
I'm very bullish ETH. I just don't know what's happening in the next
I know.
Maybe we've hit the max capitulation levels and we're going to grow from here. I mean, Tom Lee still reckons 10K, but I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Like, where are we at right now? I don't know.
I know. It's just this month, and like you just said, Balancer got they got hammered the other day. We have this government.
Did, but so I heard today that they didn't. I mean, they got hit, but they didn't lose as much as the kid tried to take.
Sure.
So I guess he tried to take like 198 mil or something like that, and he only got like 20.
Okay. Right. So they were able to,
which is great. I mean, it sucks, but still, it's great that he didn't get all the money.
The whole thing.
It is, but the U.S. also is in this government shutdown. That's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
You're literally starting to see the airports, right? If this goes on one more week, it's going to get bad news, bro. Right?
There was an accident. There was a UPS plane that just went down. Like 3 hours ago. Somebody asked me.
Air traffic controllers are very, very important, man.
Listen to me. They go, "Hey, you flying somewhere?" I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going on a plane.
I heard that they'll be back in session on this weekend.
Well, they better, because this is getting serious.
I'm flying from Miami to Brazil. Is that going to be all good?
When's this, Jimmy? When's this?
What do you mean plane going down? What?
Well, I'm just saying they're not getting paid. Air traffic controllers. Yeah, go ahead.
I wish I was doing a proper Miami trip, but maybe
when you going?
I'm going like technically today. Right now it's 4:52 a.m. in Kenya right now.
Right on.
I have not slept. We're pushing through for this. And I'm still, but at 1 a.m. I fly out via Miami and then Brazil.
Okay.
There's one other place in the Miami, Brazil. Yeah.
It might be a lot of delays. Is all I'm saying, Jimmy. Right.
Yeah.
So
all the connecting flights, probably I could buy me in the butt, but yeah. So government. Someone told me some Republican was like government shutdown could end in a week. I don't know. Obviously, that's not confirmed.
I heard this weekend because of the whoever wins with the elections coming up. I guess some of the Democrats, the modern Democrats are gonna vote to go back open.
Well, 2 Democrats they just called the race. The 2 Democrats did win.
Right on.
Yeah, so then they're supposedly the ones who are gonna vote to reopen the government.
Right on.
Okay.
Well, like I said, it's all necessary because that's also a big deal, right?
It's a big deal.
It's not doing good for crypto right now. But like you said, it gets everybody out of the way, Jimmy. I mean,
Jimmy, I want to plant this in the back of your mind. Like I'm thinking Brazil. FOMO hasn't been to Brazil yet, so I'm gonna have to listen to me. I'm gonna have to basically get your schedule, and like I'll be like, I haven't been there yet. I'll just piggyback you and carry your plants around. Like if you need me to carry a tree around, he's carrying one of the
picture. I'm all business in Brazil. We're gonna speak with ministers of as many environment ministers as possible.
I just make sure you have good coffee and your breakfast is taken care of. That's my job.
Well, he's got the meta glasses coming too, Jimmy. So he's all excited. He's got the meta glasses. He'll be screaming all 24/7.
One with the screen.
Yeah, one that go like this. Film.
Oh, snap. Yeah. They are now. They're leveling those up. That's cool. Very nice. So I'm going to be broadcasting, and I'm going to be like, hey, we're live to millions of people. All right. Are you going to commit, to planting 1 billion trees with us on this day? I'm going to put them on the spot. And they're going to be like, yeah. And then we're going to hold them to it. That's my goal in Brazil. But yeah, no, we could go out and see some mangroves, man. Hey, let me know, please, if you can come to Brazil. I got your accommodations.
Hey, listen to me. Not today. I need a little bit more notice, but yes.
All right.
I can't gas up the jet now, man.
All right. Whatever.
Bitcoin,
You let me know.
hey,
I'll be there
Bitcoin
till
went down a little bit.
November 20.
All good, but everybody, if they haven't been involved at all, they need to be following the Treegens Twitter account, and the first thing they need to be buying is the TGN token. Yeah,
get that token. Yeah. So by the way, we dedicate a tree to every single follower. Okay, and you will see your tree. All right, you guys have got their DM right, but you've seen your tree. So easiest tree you'll ever plant. It's so THE and then Treegens. TREEGENS, like DGens, but with tree, right? THE TREEGENS, the Treegens, and that's our page. And right there, you'll see, link in bio, Uniswap, and then relay.link. That whole location thing, that's the relay. That'll take you right there. So if you got Solana, you got ETH, you got BNB, like literally whatever you got, one transaction, boom, relay.link has got you covered. Uniswap is probably the lowest rates if you got USDC on base, bit of ETH. But you can check Coinbase, type TGN, see if we pop up. I'm pretty sure, depending where you are, they're integrating all the DEXs into Coinbase. So this is pretty cool. And I have connections there, Ray. So let's get your DEX as well linked up into Coinbase.
Right on.
I know Coinbase. Yeah. I personally don't even use Coinbase, but there's like people.
Yeah, but a lot of people do. Absolutely.
No, I know. Coinbase is doing big things. They've been around a long time, but they just don't know. They're not. I don't know. Their customer service sucks, and they shouldn't do.
Yeah. I've heard some things about customer service and people like losing their accounts and stuff like that. And not your keys, not your crypto, right? Ultimately, it's not really yours unless it's in a self-custodial wallet, and that's why obviously DEXs are much better. But yeah, it's just distribution. We got to reach the normies somehow, and then tell them to come be real crypto users.
That's how it works. That's what we're doing, right? I mean, it is. That's what we're all kind of working on. That's what we're doing with the mob. People can get in that way. And then, whenever they want to get out into different wallets, we do that stuff, right? So absolutely, bro.
Yeah, you guys are the hub of crypto education as well. Like, guys, I would not be here today speaking to you guys in crypto, living this life, if it was not for the social beats. Like, without question, the 24/7, 60-day spaces that you guys did was a game changer for me, because in my East African time zone, right? I could, not a lot of other crypto spaces were happening, but I had some time. I found a little bit of time. I could go in, and at any moment, someone who was just like a crypto OG could just be there and answer any question in a non-judgmental and supportive way. And that's literally what onboarded me into this space and made me obsessed with making an impact in Web3 and using technology in this way. So I have a massive debt of gratitude to every one of you guys, every social bee out there who helped onboard me, and like everyone who's continuously like putting out the effort to, to educate people and onboard them. Like that is God's work right there, right? Like we need more people to like be welcomed in a nice way, because unfortunately a lot of people, they just hear about some 1000x opportunity. They come in, they get rug pulled, and they leave, But if you're welcomed into really wholesome and genuine people who are real builders, who are like about this for great values, like that's a much better experience. And so thank you for welcoming me in that way, and for all the great stuff that you guys are doing continuously.
Thank you, bro. I mean, it's a testament. Look what you're doing, right? I mean, look how awesome, and all the things that you're doing is crazy, right? How much you grew into all of the things you built, right? And then you got developers. I mean, it's amazing. So it's a great story, bro. So awesome.
I still remember the first beat that Jimmy got. It came from only.
It was the first NFT that I got. It was
I didn't even know that, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Light.
Look at
first NFT you ever got was from moi.
From FOMO Head.
There you go. He's like, I want you in this community. How much you got? All right, let's do it.
He goes like this. That's exactly what it was. That's so good. I go, well, it costs this much. How much you got? He goes, I only got this. I'm like, it's fine. I love it.
That was so good. That was amazing.
Real quick, bro, it is Taco Tuesday, but you gotta go. We gotta go over to that Telegram, FOMO Head.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. I don't know.
Mob
We
it?
got to see. We got to do a mob. I got to do a mob job, right? For this stream, we're going to do a big job. Get everybody talking about what's going on and
Am I
seeing,
going into Taco Tuesday right now?
yeah, if you could, and then I'll bring up the song. You didn't do it, but I'll we got to give the respect to the Taco Queen. Yeah.
By the way, I
Taco
still have
Queen.
no power here in Kenya, and my laptop's at 2%. If it
Oh.
cuts out abruptly, just so you know, that's why.
My bad, Jimmy. All good. No,
right.
but like I said, congratulations. All
Your
the
power's
stuff.
bad.
And Jimmy,
Yeah,
before
government trying to run a power supplier
Hey
monopoly.
Jimmy, before I forget, is the TGN token the one that's up 67%?
Yeah, TGN, baby.
Just want to make sure.
Did you not
64,
see
I
it right
think.
here? I'll bring it up again.
64.
I'll bring it up again, FOMO. It says it right.
There you go.
Yeah.
64.6. Yeah.
Hey, I want to make sure when he's on the
Let me
plane.
bring it up again, FOMO. Let me
Hey,
bring it.
listen to me. This is very important. Jimmy is going to be flying into Miami. He's going to hit the thing. He's going to look at his phone going, that damn FOMO head.
Yes.
That FOMO head. You know, this is before we launch the 50K Azos pool. I think that's later this week. So
You know what I'm saying?
it's not that hard to pump it. You know, and I'm so grateful though, man.
I'm going to use part of Ray's money. I'm going to use part of Ray's money.
Hey, real quick too. Apologies, Taco Queen. FOMO is laying down on the job. No music, but oh hell, Taco Queen.
Hell.
Oh hell, the Taco Queen. Appreciate you.
I can't do the music.
I can't do the music. He's just over there playing. He's probably trying to buy the token, everybody. When he sees green like that, he's over there. So my bad, Taco Queen. All good.
I'm
worry.
sorry, Taco Queen.
All good. All good. All good.
Yo.
I got to show one thing, Jimmy. Don't go anywhere. This would
Okay.
be today.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Again. Oh my god!
I just had to play that once. That was my today. Like, Ray, what's going on, Ray?
Yeah. Meanwhile, TGN holders are having a
Oh,
party.
look
Hey,
big.
we're growing every
We're growing.
day. Trees are green. TGN is green. This is science. That's all
That's
I can
it.
say.
It is. You got all the people. They loving it, man. They loving it. They're going through, right? Let's go Treegens. That's right. Hold on. See, I'm down to here. Look, another one. Hold on. The Taco Queen. Did you see the announcement?
No.
25 million job to the Wise Guy space tonight. We just need 50 likes, reposts, and comments. Just a heads up. Look at this. See? Happy Taco Tuesday.
You know what's
Taco
really
Queen.
funny? Everybody to this one. Ray and I missed this job the last time. Both
We
of
did.
us,
I did
missed
too. I missed
I
it
know.
too.
That's because we were
Yeah.
doing the space, right? We got to pay attention. So when we get over there, that's why I'm telling him to go over to the Taco channel, right?
I'm in the Taco channel, Ray.
Taco Queen's a baller, and she's dropping millions and millions
Right there for you, Ray.
There you go. Look at that. Give it some love. Do the emojis, right? Get the emojis going.
I got it.
Everybody, go show some love. Yes, good stuff. Love it. Thank you, Taco Queen. You're the best.
Let's go. Thank you,
Right on.
Queen.
Taco Queen out
My
there
queen.
doing massive jobs. Taco Queen don't mess around. All right, there we go. Hold on.
Wait, so it's in the Taco Tuesday group or in
Yeah,
the
Taco
Web3
Tuesday.
Wise Guys group?
No, it's in the Taco Tuesday. Are you in that channel?
I am in the channel. I don't
Okay.
see the job though.
Um,
Not yet.
It won't be there yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta go to the pin message and then just like it. I think, right? Is that
Yeah.
what we're doing?
No,
Yeah.
you have to get 50 likes in this YouTube show. When we
No,
get,
Oh, on the
no,
YouTube channel. I thought
no.
it was in the space.
oh,
it's in the space. Yes.
50
Don't
in
let
the
them.
space.
Don't let them confuse you, Sal. It's
Don't let
all-
you confuse.
You're
Don't
right.
let me confuse now. When we go to the space after the show, 50 likes on the space, we're good. And
Yeah, it says it. It says it. So we're gonna do it. The space. That's where she's gonna drop a big
Well, then-
25 mil.
I'll run a mob job to your space so we get the 50 likes, and then we run that job. Dealio?
Oh, right on, bro. Right on.
All right.
And now we'll run a job to this live stream right now, Jimmy. We'll get it. We'll get like 50 people and all that stuff. So let me do that, right? I'm gonna do a pretty big job.
Web3 Wise Guys now,
Yeah,
Ray?
go to Web3 Wise Guys. I'll run a big job to the stream we're doing right now. It can't be thrown around like Taco Queen, but I'll get a nice one. Let me see that.
Don't underestimate
Taco Queen's a baller. She's a baller.
Don't
Bro,
underestimate
they're doing a
your
lot of
ability to throw
battles,
stuff
huh?
around, Ray.
Oh yeah. What?
Don't underestimate yourself. I've seen you in Phoenix throwing your weight around. Ray.
Yeah, so stupid. But here we go. I'm doing it. Here we
You
go.
throw stuff
Oh,
around,
you're
Ray.
over there. Hold on. Let me go into the wise guys. There we go.
Jimmy, thanks for your beautiful man, brother. Beautiful.
Yes, you are, bro.
Thank you so much, FOMO Head. Thank you guys. Y'all are legends. I appreciate you so
legends.
much. And as of next week or in a few days, I will finally be in a reasonable time zone to never miss one of these shows. You know, my 4 a.m. is a little rough right now, but
Is that what it is? It's 4 a.m.
that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pushing through. It's 5:05 in the morning. I'm officially in the 5 a.m. club in reverse, staying up till 5.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, appreciate it, my man. Because like it is, it's awesome, Jimmy. I mean, what you built is definitely it's not like anything else in the space, bro. Right? And you're doing like you said, trees, oxygen, very important.
But just remember, there was a country, I forgot what it was, that says, hey, our carbon usage and this is that. And then they counted on the trees, and we're already carbon negative just because of the trees. So calm down. Do you see what I'm saying? The trees are everything.
Yeah.
The trees will make up for all of our sins. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, it will.
we got to get to the trillies of trees. We're going to get
Trillies.
Jobs up, everybody. Get to work.
Hey, look at Jimmy. I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Jimmy.
Inception. Yes.
Yeah. Thank
nice.
you.
Let's grow.
Right on.
Love it. Okay.
So hey, you said
you got a 6 million mob job right now?
Yeah, 6 million. Yeah. Right. Get you some. Get you some mob.
I'm getting that. I'm participating. I gotta turn noties on for the Web3 wise guys. Oh, I need to be on phone. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is such a game changer, guys. I mean, paid raids multiple times per day, and gamification with the battles is like such a value add to any Telegram group.
Right.
I'm gonna start to all the different communities I know of on TG because you need to have this. It is a game changer.
Because you could you're doing whatever you're doing. You talk about TGN, you can talk about whatever, you can talk about the Pepe, you can talk about anything you want, right? But just people are getting paid to raid, yeah?
Paid to raid. Hold on.
Paid to raid. But we're just talking about the tip of the iceberg, everybody, right? You're just seeing him poke his head out of the water, right?
Yo, I can't wait for this Dex, guys. It's gonna be a game changer.
Yep. I mean, just all like I said, I think we've been talking about the gig economy, how big that is, right? That's over over $1 trillion too, bro. And I think you're going to see where this will start getting into that normie realm as well, right?
Ray, look at my post, Ray.
Look at him. That's awesome. Look at him. I like it.
Oh,
I got amazing. A little meme going.
There you go.
Hey. Okay. Web3 wise guys right now, and then the spaces you said is right after this.
Yeah, we'll jump into spaces after this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to catch a plane.
Then you'll hop into Taco when we hit 50, and she'll run a 25 milli job.
Oh snap! That's worth staying up for. I had some Red Bulls too. I don't know if I can sleep at this point. So push through.
That's it.
I'm sure there's a nap, and yes, I'm sure you're going to be getting a nap eventually.
Oh, I'm going to hibernate after. Yeah, when I eventually crash.
You still drinking coffee like I told you when you were pushing the wood chips with the coffee in that one hut?
The bulletproof coffee?
Whatever you were drinking that one time. Show me that funny story when something ran across the floor, bit you in the foot. Was that a real story?
Oh, that was when I was sleeping in India. I got bit by some kind of rodent. Yeah. We still don't know what it was. I had like rabies shots and everything just in case.
Still doesn't know. Like, hey, something just bit me as it ran across the floor.
I was sleeping. I went to this environmental crypto event in India, and they invited me there. They paid for my flights and everything. And when I got there, they played this song. It's like Jimmy, 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 aja, aja, which means come here in Hindi. And so they had this whole like welcoming thing, playing the song, la di da, and then I went to sleep, and I, like in the middle of the night, out of nowhere, something just munched on my toe. I don't know what it is with my toes. I'm always injuring them, whether it's kicking a rock or having something bite it. That was a very strange culmination to that trip.
That is strange, but yet you still go out and break the record. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy.
Yeah,
that's right. Ain't no stopping you. That's what I'm talking
Ain't no
about.
stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. We
Can't
growing.
stop, won't stop. I love it.
That's what's up.
Oh, we cleared it already. Where'd you go,
Where
everybody?
you gone, baby?
I should have bumped it up a little bit.
Yeah, you always say that, Ray, and then you just smile.
I did bump it up, Homohead. I did bump it up.
I know. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out.
And it
Ray.
is, look, Apex is right. We did mention this. See, so was he. But I think we're maybe talking maybe a little October, but no, it's rolling into here.
Well, we knew October was a con, so we knew that was a total con.
You always, it's always opposite of what everybody's talking about. They're not gonna give in to everybody. They're gonna do the opposite.
Yeah. First Red October since 2018, right? That's a long. Oh, 2008.
This was me when I woke up this
2018,
morning.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was me when I woke up this morning, Ray.
It is. It's fun. All good. All good. But that's awesome stuff, Jimmy. Like I said, man, I'm gonna be definitely checking everything out. I'll do the NFTs with FOMO Head. He's already hooking it up. He's hooking up his wallet now. You can see it.
No, he's got to educate me later.
Oh, he's got to get educated. Okay.
Yeah.
Call me anytime. But yeah, TGN you can get on Relay, you can get on Uniswap, you can get on Aerodrome soon.
I usually use Uniswap, but can I use Ethereum or I got to use something else?
No, you can use Ethereum on Base.
You weren't listening. You weren't paying attention.
I have to use Solana on Uniswap.
If you got Solana, just use relay.link.
I'll go to relay.link.
Relay.link, one transaction.
And I can keep it on my Phantom wallet, or I have to keep it on a different wallet?
No. Yeah, same wallet. Same wallet. Phantom.
Welcome to the AMA, FOMO Head. Welcome.
Dude, it's going to be on Phantom. It's going to be on Phantom.
I got you.
I only have MetaMask and Phantom. That's all I want. I want no more
wallets. You need. That's
Love
perfect.
It.
Yeah, Phantom's pretty good.
Yeah. But anything, any announcements before you go on, Jimmy? Anything else? You got spaces? Anything else coming up? Or, you do them every day anyway, bro. So
yeah, at least 5 days a week. I got to take Thursday and potentially Friday off because I'm traveling.
Yep.
But yeah, we do giveaways literally every spaces. I mean, we always do a mob at the start. So everyone mobs the space. Mm-hmm. And so there's that giveaway. But we're also giving away .TGN NFT wallets. Okay, so we're charging 420 TGN, soon 520, which is like the love number in China or something. I don't know. That's like 420 TGN happens to be $69. I didn't make this happen. It's currently what the price is. There you go. But if you want one for free, okay, just come to our spaces and you max engage, do a couple things, we'll hook you up. Okay. Remember, .TGN NFT wallets. Way more cool names are available. You can have a short name plus .TGN. You're not renting. You own this forever. Okay. And it gets multiple airdrops. 1 million Ensure tokens are going to be airdropped to these wallets. TGN is going to be airdropped to these wallets a little bit immediately. And then if you have .TGN in your display name on X, you're going to keep getting TGN sent to you when you're doing cool things on the timeline. I got multiple little Treegens. If you help my grandma across the street or you plant a tree, you're just a good human. We send you TGN to that .TGN wallet. And it's gaining agentic and automatic trading capabilities. Guys, to dollar cost average, it's hard. Like if you just look in history, that's like a pretty good way to do it. It's just dollar cost averaging, right? Yeah. But it's kind of hard to do. But to put $5 in or whatever each week, you can automate that. And soon agentic trading is also coming as well. I mean, this is next level. This is a side quest. We even try to, but this is the guy who made this called Timo. He's an absolute legend. And yeah, we can get one of those for free. Just come through the spaces or hit me up. If you put .TGN in your display name, I'll get you one for free. All right. At Jimmy Cohen, JIMICOHEN. Do it up. Right. Put in your name. It's a great way to support the movement. And you get an NFT wallet that has all those features and is forever, as it should be. Crypto, NFT is about ownership, right? You should own it forever. So,
well, and you're gamifying being a good person, right? Great stuff.
I love that. Yeah,
I love it, bro.
Being a good human. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, appreciate it, Jimmy. Thanks for joining us, bro.
So much,
and we need to do all this kind of stuff more often, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just good to be, seeing all the different communities. Your community is just exploding. This one's starting to explode in a big way. So this is great, man. This is all just a start, man. Right?
Thank you so much. Cool. Thank you for this opportunity. We'll definitely see you all soon. Much love and have a great day. Let's grow.
Let's grow.
For now. I'll probably see you on the spaces.
Yep. See you all in the spaces. Take it easy. Have a good one.
Later.
Yeah, this is the good life, yeah. Cold in my veins, I'm built to climb. Every move I make rewrites the line. From gig to gold, I'm self-made flame. Ain't playing that game, built our own lane. Our space is up, it's the new grind. Mobs away, we redefine time. Work fire, power and stereo sound. Boss up, the only way to get crowned. Yeah. Boss status set us free. Digitally, my family built that legacy. Ayo, yo, work fight. Change my frequency, my fight life. Coded my destiny. This is the good life. 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 Yeah. Every level, I'm climbing higher, turning work to art. Legacy, wealth I acquire. No ceilings, no suits, no fake respect. Just code, connection, and self-effect. Yeah. From city lights to data streams. Work 5 main, reality from dreams. Plug me in, I'm going live. Boss world now, we thrive. Boss status set us free. Digitally, my family built that legacy. Ayo, yo,